Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How's everyone doing this morning? I got my new light. I got one new light set up, so I'm hoping that you guys can tell the difference. Let me know if you can see the difference. You are up before the roosters, Miss G. You are up before the roosters. Yes, you are. Let me get my screens set up, guys, so I can go over some stuff with you guys. Um, so thank you guys. Look, I always wear it up. Look how long it is. It's very long. I always wear it up. It's really fine and thin. So I washed it. I took a shower this morning and washed it. I don't wash it every day because my scalp will dry out so bad if I do. And so I wash it like every 3 days. And that way I don't have to deal with dandruff or anything like that, because since I've been going through menopause, I've been dealing with dandruff, and it's not fun. There's nothing you can really do for it except let your hair be kind of dirty. Okay, I'm gonna cam up real quick so I can smoke. But I'm here. Yes, Miss G, I did, and I have to say that is some weird shit. I'm just gonna say it. That's some weird shit. Okay. I've watched all kinds of stuff, but that one really took the cake. Or took the eyeball, huh? Yeah, I've never used dry shampoo, Kaisa, but I would like to try it. Um, yeah, and usually, like I said, I just pull it up. Like right now, I'm just letting it dry. And oh no, you want to see me smoke? No, I'm not going to smoke on camera. Miss G, you're nosy. You make me laugh. Oh, good morning, Tiffany. I'm so glad you were able to make it. Yay. Yay. I saw your comment and I didn't respond because I really think that that's something that we could talk about, just me and you to. Oh my God, thank you. I got a new light because I got a new light for Christmas. My mother in law said, all I see is you in a shadow. And so I got two new lights. Larry set one up for me right now. And I took a shower and I'm letting my hair dry. So usually I have it up in a ponytail. Um, you use hand Oh, good morning, Chirping Burp. Good morning. Good morning, lovely lady. Lovely lady. I will treat you sweet. Dave Matthews Band. I love the Dave Matthews Band. Oh, no, 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 Tiffany. I didn't take it that way, honey. Yeah, it takes a lot to offend me. It really does take a lot to offend me. No, I didn't take it that way. I did want to say, though, that, I was a young mother and I smoked in the house with my kids. And my dad, I grew up in a household that was very loud and he was a yeller. My mother was not, but my dad was. And I took that on into my parenting skills, which wasn't the best. But a lot of times people would think that I was being mean when I was just trying to parent them and put structure in their lives. I was sometimes found to be really, really too strict and, whatever, but I didn't care what anybody thought. These were my children. I had these children, and it's my responsibility to raise them as adults that can live in this society without, you know, um, giving into the pressures of this life. And to do that, we have to parent our children. And with the other thing with, children, being in diapers, I know that, my grandson was autistic. He didn't start using the bathroom until later, but even then, and I've had my nephew who was scared to use the bathroom. Um, so, not every parenting style, and that's what I want to make clear, is that not every parenting style is going to fit each child. You see what I'm saying? You've got to choose what's going to work for your child. That's why it's hard to stand in judgment over someone who is um, not parenting the way you would parent, let's say. And then I laugh so hard at these people that don't have kids, but yet they try to call you a bad parent. I mean, who the fuck do they think they are? They don't have kids, so they don't know. You will never know what it is to be a parent until you have carried a child, and so you become a parent as soon as you become pregnant. Okay, you carry a child, even if you have an abortion. But people who have not went ahead and had those children, it's really hard to put yourself in their shoes. Um, you haven't been in their shoes, so you don't know, right? So you can't judge people. We really need to watch, how we look at people and stuff. I do judge that situation in a way, the one that we were talking about, because you can clearly see that there should be no issues there, mentally or emotionally or anything like that. And a lot of it just has to do with laziness. Um, and I saw that with my sister, whenever my nephew was having a hard time. It's something that she just wanted to. Um, Thank you, Miss G. She says I don't need no makeup. Thank you. My daddy hated me wearing makeup, actually, so thanks to him, I'm pretty much fresh face. I love a fresh face. Yeah, there are some parents who just don't care. They don't want to take the time to parent. Hey, me. Good morning, love. Good morning, Dagmar. Oh, it strips your hair, gets real soft and bouncy. 3 to 5 minutes. If longer, it will dry out. Okay, so you just put it in and then you wash it out real quick. Right, I don't have any children, but I can tell when something isn't quite right. Yeah, yeah, look, we all have that instinct of knowing, right, of what right and wrong is. We have to. It is a hard job to parent, and it is not. You cannot half-ass parenting. Okay, it is a 24/7 job. And once you're a parent, my mother told me, once a parent, always a parent, always a parent. I have a 32-year-old son. And there are still times when I have to parent him. Our relationship goes both ways. We are friends, but yet I am able to parent him sometimes. I can't do that all the time. We have a new relationship, right? He's 32 years old. Good morning, my queen. Y'all, Queen hasn't been feeling well, so let's wish her to get better. She needs a humidifier. She's going to get one, so good morning, everybody. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming in. We have a lot to talk about this morning. And did I miss anybody? Let's see. I think I got everybody. Okay, guys, so what's the weather in your neck of the woods? I've got 33 degrees this morning. It is supposed to be, I think today, the high, let me see. The high is supposed to be 64. 64, guys. And it's supposed to start raining tonight. It is only supposed to get down to 57 tonight. Tomorrow is 72 with rain and thunderstorms. So we're fixing to be in the 70s all the way up to 75 by Monday. This is crazy, seeing as how we just came out of having below freezing temperatures for days. And I have to say that for the last 2 years, we have had a new heat source in our house besides just our central heat. We have changed over to heaters, radiant heaters, and we ended up winterizing our home, putting insulation up on the inside of the windows and batting down the hatches with Visqueen. And I'm going to tell you guys, it has made such a huge, it has cut our bill in half, literally cut our bill in half. And we bought a whole house humidifier, and that made the difference, because I was waking up just like Queen is waking up now. I was waking up every day real dry. I could breathe, but everything was so dry that my head was just pounding, because, you know, I'm used to humidity. I'm used to the humidity. Okay, so we've got 33 in Missouri. We've got 27 in Pennsylvania, 74 in Nevada, 45 Portland. Wow. Good morning, Chiffon. Good morning, baby. I don't know if I can say that. I don't know how to say that. Salam alaikum, maybe. So today's topic, we're going to continue on trolls, and we're going to be talking about gaslighting and love bombing. So we're going to touch on that, me. Assalamu. Oh, okay, I got you, Chiffon. Good morning, Dagmar. I'm so glad you're here, honey. Stay strong, girl. Keep your chin up. We keep our chins up around here, don't we? Okay, let me shut this door because thunder just came in. Okay, can y'all tell that I have a new light on me? Can you tell? I have two of them, but we were only able to hook up one. And you had a major troll attack yesterday. Can you tell us about it, me? Can you share? What the hell happened? Well, thank you, me. I washed my hair this morning. I'm letting it dry. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Miss G. Thank you. I have something for you, Miss G. I found something for you, sweetheart. Let me bring it up. There we go, Miss G. There we go. Look at that. There's you a troll, baby. This is what trolls look like. It was a shit show. I was so mad I was seeing red. I jumped in to defend a friend knowing I would get doxxed and pounded on, and I sure did. $20? What's $20? Oh, Dagmar will be here in 10 minutes. Okay. 20, what? I'm not understanding. Did they, oh, are you talking about this? Yeah, they're like, look at these. Look at this. This is 12.50. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about me. Yeah. Um, for some reason, my screen isn't doing what it's supposed to do. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay. Okay. I'm having technical difficulties. Y'all talk amongst yourselves real quick. How did I do that? Okay, let me try this again. Something went wrong, and I'm sure it's me. Uh, okay, here we go. Gotcha. What's going on with the tech? It's me. It's me. Hey, Dagmar. Hey, sweetheart. I'm so glad you came this morning. Miss G, I'm glad it wasn't my brain fooling me about the naked trolls. Aren't they cute? That's what little trolls look like. That's a scary thought, huh? Oh my God. So, everybody, I've got some news. I can call you by your full name. Okay, Megan. That makes it easier for me because I say me and then everybody thinks I'm talking about me. And so that's cute. Um, so, let me tell you a story. Where do I begin? Hey, NZ Kiwi. Welcome. Welcome. So, guys, that it's coming up on 3 years that my youngest son, Paul, passed away from relapsing from cancer, T cell lymphoma, to be exact. January 27th is his death date. We had him cremated when he passed away. That's what he wanted. And I ended up getting a very small urn, a very small, tiny urn to put some of his ashes in. Good morning, Jesse Hope. Um, and I've had his ashes, the rest of his ashes, I ended up giving and filling up these little bitty necklaces for all of his friends and close family members to have his ashes around their neck so that they would always be able to carry Paul with them. And the rest of his ashes I put into a Tupperware bowl with a nice fitting lid. And I know that sounds, insincere. I'll be honest, it was very hard for me to do that. I cried the whole time. But I had to realize those are my son's ashes. My son is not in the ashes. Okay, he is with me. Um, so you all know I've told you about Slap and Tickle. He comes into the chat. Um, Slap and Tickle is from New Orleans, and Many years ago, he moved when he was in high school, and him and my son became best friends. And when my son got sick, after living down in New Orleans with Drew for 3 years, he came back home so they could have a baby and be near his mama. My son got sick. And in the end, his friend, Drew, came up and spent and lived with us to help take care of Paul. Um, it wasn't long. Paul went very quickly. Um, but he was there to help. He was there to clean him when he needed to be cleaned because Paul would not let me do that. And his wife needed the help. And Drew is a part of our family. He is my son. Last night, Drew showed up for Christmas. Um, and he said, here's the Christmas gifts, whatever. And he told me who they were for. And he said, here's yours, though. And it was a card. And I said, okay. So I opened the card, and I'll read to y'all what it says. It's so beautiful. It says believe, and it's got two little snowmen. Okay. It says believe in goodness, peace, and love. Believe in hope, joy, and miracles. Believe in family, friends, and togetherness. Wishing you all the wonders of Christmas and a beautiful, bright new year. From all of us to each of you, for our friend Paul, to honor him and remember him, and to keep him with us forever. They raised $500 to give to me for Christmas to buy Paul and earn. Y'all, this is the greatest gift. This is the greatest gift that a mother of a child who has passed, who cannot afford, 4 of these young adults who work hard, who loved my son dearly, got together and raised $500. And we're going to go on today and we're going to look and buy my son and earn. And hopefully I will be able to have his name engraved. Um, Sometimes you are overwhelmed by the generosity and the love and the care. You think nobody's watching. You think nobody sees. You know. And so when he told me, he said, there's $500 there. And I said, what? Because I didn't realize. That earns are that. I haven't looked at them. I'll be honest, I haven't looked. I can't afford it. So I haven't looked. And yes, Dagmar, that's the true Christmas spirit. The true Christmas spirit, you mean. So beautiful. I mean, my heart was already bursting with joy. And now it's even bursting with joy more because, this year, I know it's tough. I know my date is coming up and it's tough, but I have a sense of joy that nothing can permeate that. And that's the way my son lived. And want to make my son happy. I want to make both of my children happy. They deserve that. They deserve for their mother to be happy, right? Um, if there's anything I wanted to see in my life, and that was for my mother to be happy. Um, I don't know about you, but my parents being happy was very important to me. Good morning, hippie chick. Good morning. So glad you joined. Thank you, Megan. I appreciate that. Yes, it is the best gift ever, y'all. I think I'm still in a little shock. I think until I get in front of the computer and really start looking, then it'll hit me, you know. Let me get a refill of coffee. Okay, so yes, Megan is the best chick on YouTube. There's a lot of good chicks on YouTube. Okay, guys, so now that I've told you and made everybody cry, I'm so sorry about that, but I had to share the good news with you guys. It's something that I couldn't keep. You know, I mean, there are some things that I keep. You know, I don't share everything. I mean, that's, but I just feel like you guys have been with me through thick and thin. You know, even before I started my channel, I've got great relationships, with you guys. And, I couldn't wait to get on the phone this morning with Queen and tell her, and, um, that's what friends are for. That's what friends, it just fills my heart to know that I have friends, and it's going to be, you know, easier this year. It'll be easier this year. Queen Indie date is coming up January 9th. For her son that has passed, that will be 3 years, and my son, it will be 3 years, January 27th. And we will be dedicating these days to our children, per Miss G's uh, recommendation, if I can call it that. Okay, guys, I hope everyone is ready this morning to kind of tune in and listen real quick about a few things about some trolls. We're going to look at the grifter again real quick so we can recognize again. A grifter is a person who engages in petty or small scale swindling. Okay, they're also known as cons. Um, they have a knack for tricking and deceiving others, and that's what's known as grifting. Instead of stealing or taking something by force, grifters try to take others' monies or possessions the easy way, which is by convincing their victims to willingly hand it over. And I have seen this in its top form, being done, and I recognized it very quick. This is why I personally pulled back. It's been said that I pulled back for another reason, but that is not true. This is the reason why I pulled back, and you can ask Indy. I told Indy I was asking her, was I crazy? And, that's the thing, is that these people want to make you think that you don't, they gaslight you. They want to make you question your own gut instinct. Um, so, just know that, there is a difference. Look, I'm not saying don't give. Okay, there is a way. There are a lot of people that give on YouTube. There are cash apps out there everywhere. Okay, and there are good people. There really are good people that you can sow your seed of money into that will treat it right. But then you have others who literally do tell you, this is what I'm using it for. I've got to pay my phone bill, or I've got to go buy some milk, or we don't have any food. Even though we get food stamps, we don't have any food. That's a grifter, plain and simple. And I know I use that word all the time, plain and simple. But okay, let's look at this, a sadist. Okay, I'm sure you could think of someone um, who is a sadist on YouTube. A person who derives pleasure from inflicting pain or humiliation on others. People need to understand that when you are dealing with trolls. Oh, really, Megan? My wedding anniversary is February 5th. Yeah. So a sadist is a person who derives pleasure, especially from inflicting pain or humiliation on others. There are people who will literally come after you just because. It doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter who you are. They're going to come after you and drag your name through the mud, call you a whore, call you all kinds of stuff, defame your name. It's terrible. It's terrible. Um, the best way to come back at these people is, number one, ignore it, because they get off. They derive pleasure from doing and inflicting this humiliation or pain, right? So there's one of two ways. First of all, you can come back at it, and then you can then therefore cut it off. Always stand up for who you are. I don't, you know. Oh, really, Megan? That's so sad. So February 7th, yeah. So it's so close together. Wow, I'm so sorry. I hate that. Um, so a sadist, um, they're really sick people. We need to realize that there are some trolls out there that just troll for fun. They troll to get a rise out of people or whatever. But then there are some that are really sick. They're really sick. They're psychopathic, narcissistic, sadist, and they get off on hurting other people. And it's really sad. So today we're going to look at gaslighting. I don't know if you've heard of this. I've heard of it. But gaslighting means to manipulate someone using psychological methods into questioning their own sanity or powers of reasoning. Okay? Gaslighting in relationships, an abusive person may use gaslighting to isolate their partner or undermine their confidence and make them easier to control. They might tell someone they are irrational until the person starts to think it must be true. Okay. This can also be used by trolls also. Gaslighting. Um, Let me share that. I didn't share it with y'all. What are some gaslighting phrases? Okay. You're overreacting. You're being paranoid. Well, that never happened. You're making that up. You have always been crazy. I don't know what you want me to say. It's your fault. Listen, everyone agrees with me. I want you to really think about that. How many times have I heard that from, my ex troll? I will now call him my ex troll because he means nothing to me at all. And that's another thing. When it comes to trolls trolling you, just like yesterday, Megan, you got really upset. That's the thing is they incite that behavior. And I get real upset too. I mean, we have to remember that we all have emotions, but we have to direct where our emotions take us, right? We can't just always let our emotions rule because they can lie to us and they can make us do things that aren't cool. Um, in this situation, you need to control your emotions. You need to plan it out psychologically how you're going to deal with this because this is a psychological game that these people play. Yes, it's trolling on the internet, but it's still a psychological game. And for you to go against a troll, you're going to have to rise up. You're going to have to take your emotions out of it, and you have to go up against that person with the facts and with psychological battle. That's what this is. You're dealing with narcissists, people who think they've never done anything wrong. They will never accept, defeat. They will never say they did anything wrong. The only time they say they're sorry is when they have been caught up in a lie so deep that they have to bring it out themselves. Bring it out themselves. I lied. This whole time I've lied. And then he's lying about lying, right? How crazy is that shit? I also heard these words. You're overreacting. I also heard the words, that never happened. Or you're making that up. It's your fault. Everyone agrees with me, right? And so let's be, uh, be aware of what gaslighting is. Let's not be um, hoodwinked. Follow your gut and know um, what the signs are. Not, I mean, you can even have gaslighting friends, and you have to watch that too. You have to be really aware of that. Um, Not everybody, look, you're going to have many different acquaintances in this life. My mother always told me, few friends and many acquaintances. And guess what? Those acquaintances aren't all going to be the same, and you're not going to be the same friend to them as you are to everyone else. And I know that may sound weird, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. Just like you cannot parent. Okay, I had two boys. TC was totally different from Paul, and I treated them and parented them differently. Structures and rules remain the same, but in the parenting vibe, which mic are you talking about, Kiwi? Who are you talking about, sweetie? My mic? So let's look at what, you know, some gaslighting phrases. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Oh, Mike Cerrone. Okay, I didn't know which Mike you were talking about. I just looked up. I'm sorry I missed that. Okay, yeah, not my mic. Sorry. Well, I'm describing somebody, huh? We all know somebody, don't we? We all know somebody. Um, Yeah, yeah, Kiwi. Look, let me tell you something. I can smell it a mile away, and when you smell it, sometimes you want to turn your head and forget, but you can't. And everybody else likes the person, but you don't, and there's something going on, and so you start questioning your own, you start questioning yourself, and that's why we need to trust our gut. Yes, Dagmar, I agree with that. I'm going to put that up on the. I think YouTube is very strict about lots of stuff, but trolling or hurting people on this platform is happening way too much without consequences. Yes, yes, I agree with that, Dagmar, and it's very sad because it really does hurt people. It takes a toll. It really does take a toll on people when they're being trolled. I'm going to drop my link so I can go out and smoke. Let's talk about gaslighting. I don't know a lot about it. I haven't researched it a whole lot, but I see that it says it's tactics used by abusers, narcissists, dictators, and cult leaders. Now, this is where it comes into the fact that you have people who are following these people and they can't get out of it, even though they know deep down that it's wrong, but they cannot get out of it. What are we supposed to do with those people? How are we supposed to help these people? Because I feel as if, I've had a lot of people come in and from other channels, and I want them to be welcomed with open arms because they were the I don't like calling it a victim, okay? I don't. But he is a grifter, and when you find out that he's a grifter and you realize how much you've done to help or whatever you've done, you tend to have shame and guilt. And I don't want anyone to go through that because I watched my friends go through it. I went through it. And you question everything. You really just question everything. And it's not cool. It's not cool. And we need to learn how to trust our gut instinct. Always listen to your gut instinct. Yeah, there's more mic trolls. That's what I was thinking too, Dagmar. A very sweet and amazing woman had her image and voice shown. Wow. That's sad. That is really sad, Megan. I hate that. I'm really, really sad about that, and I don't understand why it can continue to be done, especially by the same person. I mean, when is enough enough? When is enough enough? Um, that's like this one lady that I watch. I watch it for research. I don't watch it for entertainment. I watch it because I know, I recognize, and I see her for what she is. And so I listen to her so I can understand the psychopathy and her mindset. Because see, I'm that person that wants to get in and understand the psychiatry behind everything. And that interests me. My son used to get so upset at me, Paul did, because we would go out to the mall and we would eat or something, and I would literally sit and watch all the people around me. And he would accuse me of staring. Mom, stop staring. You told us not to stare, and here you are staring. And it's like, I don't mean to stare. It's just that I'm very interested in people's behaviors. I can literally tell you, read your body language and tell you what you're feeling. I mean, I pick up on this, so I'm so sensitive, and it's all around me. And that's why when I go out into public, I can go out into public and 2 hours is enough for me. It's time to come home and digress, sit back and take a breath, because Everything was just so overwhelming, right? How do you get past people that lie? You don't fuck with them. I don't know what the situation is, Kiwi. Maybe if I knew the situation, I'd be better at, giving you advice on that. But I don't go for people lying. I just don't. I don't like it. It was to punish somebody else. That's just sad, Megan. I don't understand. The sad thing is we can't do much about it. Just reporting it. But most of the time, YouTube doesn't do anything with the reports. Yeah, sad to say. Yes, I know. I was going to ask, had anyone heard from Gina or seen her around YouTube? Hopefully she's doing fine. Um, I haven't seen her, so hopefully she's not sick. Maybe she's just with, continuing having Christmas. Yeah, exactly, me. Exactly. It is very telling, when you have to constantly do that to make content. Look at me. I'm not tearing nobody down. We're talking facts. We're talking about real things that are happening. I don't need to tear him down just to use him as an example. There is a difference. Yeah, exactly. Thrashing people, I got you. Trashing. I like the saying, you know what, this is so good because my daddy used to do that to me. Literally, he would put his finger in my face and say, how many fingers are pointing at you? And I'd say one. And he'd say, okay, how many fingers are pointing back at you? And three. Okay, so don't be pointing your finger at nobody. That's what he would say. Okay, I'm going to drop my link. And if anyone wants to come up, I think I want to open the panel. And you'll have to show yourself behind the screen. You'll have to have been chatting in the chat. And I'm going to go out for a cigarette. Let me press and get set up. Okay, guys. Let's turn this down. Okay. Y'all can hear me just fine. Where are you from, Kiwi? I'm interested in where you're from, male or female. I got 16 in the house. Slap and Tickle is watching. Good morning, Slap and Tickle. Everybody say good morning to Slap and Tickle. He's actually in my house. Okay, you're a male from New Zealand. I was going to say the way you were speaking led me to believe that, but I wanted to make sure before I, continued forth. So thank you. Thank you. I love kiwi fruit, by the way. So There's Slap and Tickle. That's my son, y'all. That's my baby. He came to visit for Christmas and he got me the best gift ever. Him and Rez and Rachel and Sarah, all young adults coming together to love on the mother of their friend that passed. And it has literally made my whole year. I have to say, I'm real easy to please, but this is like beyond just great. Yeah, don't you love that name, Slap and Tickle? I love it. I probably sound really funny to you, don't I, Kiwi? Can you understand me okay? I feel like I need to talk a little slower so you can understand me. Well, I hope you're okay, Chirp and Burp. Yeah, this is a priceless gift, y'all. I'm telling you, this is, oh my God. So I'm excited. I'm excited to go on and find, the perfect urn to put my son's ashes in. And, that'll be his final resting place. He doesn't have that. So um, I'm excited. So, what's everybody's plans for today? What's everybody's plans for today? Love your accent. You're fine. Struggle with LaPuffy. Yeah, I struggle with LaPuffy too, and I'm from the United States. I'm just from good old Louisiana. Louisiana. Some people call it Louisiana. I call it Louisiana. I bring out the best in you. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Yeah, I struggle with LaPuffy. She talks really fast. And so I'm always wondering, what does she say? Yeah, Queen will get better, I think, once she gets a humidifier, honey. I really, really do. Yeah, it is, look, let me turn the cam on. It is nice and sunny here. I'm out on the front porch swinging. The roosters are heading this way. It's 33, so it'll be up to 57 today, Sue. So it's in the 70s tomorrow. So all the heaters are gonna have to come off and we won't have air conditioner. I'm not turning on the air conditioner. I am not turning on the air conditioner in December. Not doing it. Um, yes, Miss G, I'll make sure he gets a hug. Yeah, she talks so fast, doesn't she, Dagmar? It's cute, but I can't understand her. Oh, you're off to the beach? 5 days of mid 80s here. Send me snow, please. Well, I don't have any snow, but we had Kaisa has snow. Kaisa had snow or has snow still. Yeah, a white Xmas would be great. We didn't have a white Xmas, but I tell you what, Buffalo, New York did, and they've had several, like over 20 deaths of people freezing to death. It is so sad. Yeah, I'm like that too. So just open the damn window, open the door, and put a fan up or something. Okay, he said, "Will do." He'll give me a hug. So, what's everybody doing for supper? We're going to make shrimp sauce piquant, which is a Cajun dish. And
Um, Everybody in my house loves it. Give me some. I'll y'all share y'all's dinner with me, and it'll give me ideas of maybe what I can cook through the week if it sounds good. I love the fresh, cool air too. Like right now, I have a tank top and a sweatshirt, and it's 33, and I'm just fine. My hands are a little cold, but I'm fine. Pavlova. Pavlova. Oh, that sounds good. I don't know what that is, Kiwi, but I'll look it up. Good morning, I Heart Pink. Oh, that sounds good. I love baked sweet potatoes. Yum. I've got some sweet potatoes. Just had chicken breast with garlic potatoes and beans for lunch. Yummy. I do too. Talk fast. It's the Mexican coming out of me. My grandpa used to say he was happy I didn't speak Spanish. Oh, you probably just hola, orale, orale. I'm learning from the crusted joint. I go into his and he'll teach me words. Um, yeah, I have a recipe for sweet potato melts. And basically, you chop them in like 1 inch potato chip, you know, chunks, and you cover them with butter, and you flip them. You roast them for like 450 for an hour, and they are so yummy. Oh my God, they're so yummy. Just the natural taste of the sweet potato with the butter is amazing. You don't have to put anything. You don't have to put anything on. I love potatoes. I like rice and I like potatoes, but rice is one of our big staples here in Louisiana. And I know some people that don't eat rice, but it's very rare to find that here. Because my ex mother in law, she made rice 3 times a day. She'd make it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you had rice with everything. And so I don't do that. I cook rice maybe once or twice a week, though. It's according to what I have on the menu. I try not to go too rice heavy because my mother-in-law, she likes rice, but she don't eat a lot of it. It swells up in her belly. So, but anyway, oh, I don't like liver. Well, I'll take that back. I like chicken livers, but I don't like beef liver. I really don't. I don't like the smell of it. I just don't like it. And I've tried it. I like onions, but I don't like liver. Ooh, my hands are cold. It's cold. Okay, guys, let me go back in here. Oh, shit balls, that sounds yummy.
Okay, I am back, guys. Let me see what y'all are saying. Oh, that's cute, Chirp and Burp. I've seen those. I've seen those. I know what you're talking about. I've never had it baked, Dad Moore, so maybe that would be a way that I could taste it. Thank you, I Heart Pink. Thank you. I usually keep it up. Oh, it just drives me nuts. Okay, Miss G, you. Oh, yeah. So is that chitlins? You like cow guts? Is that chitlins? Tripe. Tripe. You're talking about tripe. Okay, that's different from chitlins. No, I don't think so. Not for me. I no. I'll eat spam. I'll eat spam and bologna. I'll eat spam. I just don't care for organs. I'm like I heart pink. I don't. I just yeah. I think that I'll just stick to beef, ground beef, stuff like that. I'm glad you could join us. I heart pink. I'm so glad you could join us. Y'all, I slept most of the day yesterday. Uh, I don't know. Sometimes I go through those stages where I don't sleep, and then I'll go through a stage where all I want to do is sleep. And it's not that I'm depressed, it just my body feels so depleted. Um, oh, the smell of them, the smell of them. My ex husband loved chitlins, and his stepmother would cook chitlins on a regular basis. And I can remember being pregnant with TC. Of course, this was 33 years ago. And I can still remember the smell of, oh my God, it was the summertime. The windows were open, the fans were going. And I mean, you talk about being sick as a dog. Sick as a dog. Yeah, everybody hit that like button for me, please. Show me some love. I don't know what the counts are looking like, but y'all, I will give you a few seconds to back out and do that. Miss R, oh my God, we've been wondering where you were. Welcome. I'm so glad to hear that you're okay. I was so worried. I was so worried about you, honey. So I'm glad that you tapped in. Thank you. We miss you. We miss you. I don't like hog head cheese either. I heart pink. Um, okay, Miss R. Okay, well, we miss you too, honey. You just know that we miss you, and I hope everything's okay. I hope everything's okay, and we're just praying for you, okay? But we love you, Miss R. We love you. Good to see you. That's right. Good to see you, Miss R. Oh, they have the head cheese next to the bologna at the market. Okay, honey, you come back strong. You do that. We're praying for you, honey. And we'll be here. We'll be here. Have a good one. That was so great. I'm so glad. That made my day too. I'm really, really having a good day, y'all. I hope everybody starts to have a good day. Like, if you're not having a good day, Scrapple. Scrapple? Am I saying it right? Good morning, Greg. Welcome. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Are you off work today or just checking in real quick? You want to say one more thing about my journey from the troll. About a week or two before I finally saw the light, my conscience was really starting to bother me about what I had been doing. Yeah. Yeah, Sue, that's the thing is that you will have um you'll have those feelings, before I, stopped dealing with him, even before I sent the jam to him, I had started having these feelings. And I had told my husband, and he told me, he says, you read people so well, you need to go with your gut. You need to listen. And I did. I started looking at it from a different perspective, and I started seeing what he was doing. And I didn't really know what to do. Of course, this was my first time running into it. I didn't know what to do. And so I think I proceeded well. Um, you know, I went ahead and sent him the jam because I had made a promise that I would do so. And I believe in keeping my word. Um, that's just, but I still saw it. And so don't feel bad. Just know that you were right, and know that the next time, if there is a next time, and you feel those things, you'll know that you're right. You'll know that you're right. Miss R, you're in my prayers, sending nothing but love and healing. Thank you, Greg. She popped in real quick. We haven't seen her, and we missed her, and so that was a sweet surprise. Yeah, I love bacon. I love bacon. Yes, we love you, Kiwi. You're a sweetheart. Yes, Greg. Yes, I do watch. I do watch. And, I had said a long time ago that, this is the thing. People think that being quiet means you're not taking up for yourself. Because when I first came out, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything when all this happened. I just kept quiet. Even in the chats, I wasn't bothering nobody. I wasn't leaving comments. Um, so there is an advantage to being quiet because, like I said, he would hang himself. You don't sit there and do the things that you do and get away with it. Karma will come to bite you in your ass. When you grift somebody and do the things that you've done for over 6 months, and people have sent you hundreds and hundreds of dollars. That's exactly right, Greg. That's exactly right. And I feel the same way. And that's why, you know, um, he mentioned one day, now you see why all those people are going through bad things. And I thought to myself, I'm not going through bad things. You must be talking about yourself. I'm having quite a good thing going on in my life. Um, that's right. Karma is a bitch. Karma, what goes around comes around. What you give out will come back to you. Yes, very true, Megan. Must practice patience when it comes to karma. Karma is a slow cooked dish. It's like putting something in the crock pot. And I have patience. I have patience. I have no emotions whatsoever when it comes to this troll. I have no emotions, and I have a lot of patience. Just ask anybody. I believe in whatever other people believe in that makes them want to be a better person. Yeah. Um, some people though we have to realize aren't going to be a better person because this is all they know, right? The dogs are going crazy because Larry just got home. Used to make bacon, Miss G. I love bacon. I don't really like a sweet bacon. I like a salty bacon, peppery bacon. Yeah. Yes, kiwi. Um, Yeah, Dagmar. Yeah, look, I'm a Christian. Everyone knows that, but I'm not going to beat you over my Bible, over the head with my Bible. I believe that everyone has their own journey. And it is not for me to judge. The word says to judge not, lest ye be judged with the same measure that you put out. So when you see people judging, you have to take a look and think, and even with yourself, you got to take a look and think, okay, if you're standing in judgment, just know that one way or another, that judgment will come back on you. Um, and people in the world call it call it karma or the universe working, or whatever that may be. Um, but yeah, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's exactly right. I'm a Christian, but I am not religious. I don't believe in religious traditions. Um, I have my own walk with my father, and it's a very special relationship to me. Um, and it is a relationship. And religion teaches you that you can't really have a relationship with God. I disagree. So many people have legalized Christianity. You can't wear this, you can't do that, you can't. God. If you go read the Word, you will see who God loved and who He chose, and they were in sin. So you can't tell me that He doesn't love people that sin. That's just not true. And I'm not going to get into all that. Yeah, it sounds like the roosters are ganging up on the dogs. That's all the dogs. I've got my Thunder, and then Drew came with Paul's dog, that he ended up taking care of after Paul passed, which is a miniature dachshund. He's got two miniature dachshunds, and so they were barking, barking, barking. Yes, so, and for me, that's been done for me. You don't have to do anything else for me. You apologized. I accepted your apology, and we have moved on, honey. Me and we are cool, and I believe you're cool with everyone in here. So there's no more making amends. Please don't feel that you have to do that, sweetheart, because that is not the case here. I love you. You apologized, and it's over and done with. This in the past. I do not hold on to shit like that. I just don't. That's right. That's right. That's right, Megan. People get it mixed up. People get it messed up. It's like during my sobriety, I've been broken at the end of my rope at times. I've never ever taken advantage of no one. I found a way out and a way to make it better for myself. Yes, Greg. That's what most people do, right? That's what we all do. Um, I've been so down at times, and I've seen my son down at the end of his rope. Um, we've been there in our marriage, with finances and stuff in the past. Um, it happens to the best of us, but you pull yourself up and you come out of it, and you work hard. You work hard. That's the key, is you work hard. That's right. A smile costs nothing. That's right, Kiwi. Oh, I love bacon. Love bacon. I love BLT sandwiches. Bacon, bacon, bacon. I could have went down to Kensington and opened up a live and begged, like it's horrible to use that to take advantage of good-hearted people too. Yeah, it is, Greg. It's sad. I've even seen where some things were supposed to be given to homeless people, and he was there taking it. Take a pack of Kleenex. Okay, baby. Yes, yes, Greg. I'm the same way. I just don't. I love people. I love people. That's just, the first question, I don't think about the first question being, do you believe as I believe? Jesus didn't walk around doing that. He didn't walk up and only talk. He went and spent time with the people who the Christians, so to speak, didn't and wouldn't give the time of day to. He was the one that went and spent time with the prostitutes and the beggars and the people that were sick and diseased. And so, you know, that's, you know, not everybody's going to believe the way you do. And I don't want everybody to believe the way I do. Oh, that's funny, chirp and burp. Oh, that's right, Greg. That's right. Love, 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 true love, true love. Love encompasses all. Love encompasses all, is all I'm going to say. Oh, you ain't got a man? Yeah, Greg. Look, that's what happens in drug addiction. And the best thing to do in that is to, move on and know that you don't do that. Know in your heart that you don't do that in your sobriety. Look, my son was a totally different person. I was mentioning this the other day. He's sober now, and I spent so many years not knowing a sober child. And now he's 32 years old, and so I'm having to learn, he's a man now. He's not my child, you know. He doesn't need all this parenting. He needs me to be his mom, you know. And that's great. That is so great. You get to work at a rehab now. See how things come back. See how things come back. That is just amazing for you. I think that's where you need to be. Yes, yeah, yeah. That's called, I think it's called like virtue bombing. It's another trolling. It can be used as a trolling situation, and he does use that. This yeah, I Heart Pink is saying it just right. Spiritual abuse. Yeah. Bashing someone over the head, trying to make them believe as you believe. Why? Why? What's going to change? It's okay that you don't believe the way I believe. It's not the end of the world, and if it was, we'll be okay. Just love each other. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Greg. But since the beginning of time, it's sad to say that man. Listen, you can put two 2-year olds in a room together, give them one toy, and watch what happens. It is nature to fight over that toy. You have to nurture that child and train that child and teach that child that that's not the way to be. But it's a natural behavior to fight over that. They're going to fight over that toy. Watch. Yeah. Yeah, I hear a lot of it too, Dagmar. I won't even watch it. I won't even entertain the thought of watching that mess. Yes, Greg, I am so proud of you, brother. I really, really am. I want you to take pride in the fact that you have come this far. You have really worked hard and you've come this far, and now you're in a place over people. And, so just remember everyone's watching you. Everyone's watching you, and they're going to ask you questions, and just be honest. Just be honest. Yeah, it gets old, self-righteous people, these people who think they're all above and, they can't do anything wrong. Um, yeah, I personally like to admit if I've done something wrong because I can't carry it in my conscience. Thank you, Greg. I believe you. You're one of the ones. I hope you remember that me and you are one of the ones that we used to talk in that chat over there. And you don't know this, but you helped me by talking about the love that your mother gave to you and the love that you have for her. And that opened up my eyes. So, see, I always try to take someone's story and take something out for myself. We can always get something from someone's story. And I took that from yours. And to this day, I don't look at him as a drug addict. He is in recovery and he is my son. And I would do anything for him besides enable him to kill himself with a drug. That's what I will not do. Um, yeah, yeah. So, look, um, yeah, I went to church, all through my childhood in a different religion that I didn't. I won't call it out, um, but it's very well known. It's just something that I wouldn't follow today. Uh, but I don't go to church today. I was a part of a church that I started, and I was a part of the church for about, mm, let's see, maybe about 10, 15 years. Um, what I really loved was prison ministry. Loved it. And I didn't ever go in and make the people feel bad. I just always, like I'm doing now, talking to you is how I talk to them. I always talked about God's love and how much He loved them, regardless of what they did or why they were in there. And we didn't have the luxury of asking. That was against the rules for us to ask what they were there for. So you had to preach or teach the word without knowing anything about these people, which made it very good because you didn't have a place to judge. You had no way to judge them except for being in jail. So, and if you can't not judge for that, then you don't need to be in there teaching the word of God. I don't either, Greg. I don't watch it anymore. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Like, yes, Miss G, it will be. Yep, sure will. I really don't watch it too much either, Greg. I mean, I do follow Chiffon. I show her my support. She shows me her support, and so. But other than that, and I may check out AML because I like to show male support. Um, but I've pretty much steered away from it, doing my own thing and starting this, and I've been really blessed and happy. I'm very happy in doing what I'm doing. Yeah. Um, Miss R too. Yes, Miss G. Make sure at the end that I remember. Um, yeah, Greg, that's what it takes. It takes a lot of good people in your corner. And, sometimes at the end, we don't have those people in our corner because we've done shit on them so much, right? That you have to go in and prove and do to yourself. Larry, can you get me some coffee, babe? Oh, it is? Okay. Um, my husband, Megan, my husband, he has the curly hair. He's holding the rooster. Yeah, do you have a channel, Greg? We can drop your link if you do. Um, that's so sweet. That's so sweet, Greg. There's nothing like a mother's love for her son. I know. Okay. Yeah, you could do that, Greg. I mean, do what you feel comfortable in doing, what feels good to you. Yeah, anytime you do content, let us know and we'll drop your link. Um, was it? I've always wondered, Greg. I really have always wondered if the guys, got out of it what I was there to teach them. You know what I'm saying? Um, I know that there's been times in my life I wasn't in prison, but there's still been times in my life where things were said to me that changed my life. Um, so okay, okay, you're starting to have mixed emotions about helping people be comfortable down there. Are you talking about yourself? Are you talking about you going down there or what? Greg, I don't have 1,000 subs and I can go live. And you can always come up on my panel. You're more than welcome. I'll drop the link now and you can come up. I come through StreamYard on my phone and I have less than 1,000 subs. So you can do it. Yeah, Greg, look, in my about section, my email is in there. Just email me. Um, because I'm fixing to end this live. I usually go for an hour and a half and we're almost to the end. But just email me and let's set up a time where you can come on. Okay, you're on your way to work. That's cool. You have all Friday. Okay. Well, you just email me and let me know when a good time or not a good time. Obviously, I'll come on at 7. But maybe we can do it Friday. Let's get something set up, okay? And you guys, I just want to lift up Miss G, Miss R, sorry, and Queen this morning. Father, I ask that you bless them and heal them. You know what's going on. I don't. And I ask that you heal them in the name of Jesus. We place a hedge of protection around them and to keep them safe. And we thank you, Father, for your grace and your love that you shower on them. I thank you for everyone in the chat this morning. Bless them. And everybody have a wonderful day. Um, oh, I didn't know he was feeling bad. I don't know me. I don't know Megan. I'll have to check on him today, sister. Sure will. Okay, Greg. Yeah, just message me. Just message me. Okay, everybody. Be careful out there on those YouTube streets. Everybody have a wonderful day. And until tomorrow, um, all my love, guys. All my love. I love all of you. I thank all of you. Um, and I thank you for your support of each other. That means the world to me to see all of you supporting each other. Okay, Honeybees Homestead out. Bye, guys.